one-man show. Ladies, gentlemen, football players, short people, oh, and Barry Johnson. Tonight, on the belated Burns night, Burns was born 260 years ago, 4 weeks ago. I don't know if you heard, but there was a haggis famine in Scotland. They had contracted mad cow disease and they were running about going, boo! So that was why we put this back 4 weeks. It is traditional in Scotland to speak a bit about the haggis and a bit about Burns before we address the haggis. The haggis in Scotland, we think, is one of the most wonderful puddings in the world. Better than Frankie Vitti's Italian Portuguese custard pie from last week. Also better than Barry Johnson's English sherry trifle that comes from many years ago. It's been passed down. The only thing is Barry was seen sticking a very substantial amount of sherry in at the last minute. And better, of course, than, where is he? Nick Lewis's Tunnock's caramel logs, fresh from Walmart. As I was flying back from one of the four corners of the world, Edinburgh, to be at this prestigious event, I was thinking, how can I talk about Burns with this group? And I realised that Burns, amongst the other wonderful things he'd done, he died at the age of 37 years old, having first of all written 200 published works, whether it be poems or songs, the most famous being Auld Lang Syne, sung on New Year's Eve all over the world. In addition to that, he was a bit of a Casanova. He had 12 children to 4 different women. And when I looked into the details of that, the interesting bit was that the 3 children outside his wedlock were born not to the mistresses he was seeing, but to their maids. The maids were delivering his poems from his lover, and 9 months later, out popped a mini knee Burns. A people said, what the bloody hell just happened? He was a Casanova. That reminded me of some failed Casanova attempts by some of the people in this very room. 2 spring to mind that I've never forgotten. The first one was the night Barry Johnson had his Wet the Baby's Head party. We were in more bars than I can care to remember, and we ended up in that God-forsaken place over there, the Black Bull. My wingman said, that blonde bombshell at the bar was smiling at me. Before I could say a word, he was over there buying her drinks. He had a smile like a Cheshire cat, and he was planning his extracurricular activities. Barry Johnson came over and says, does he know that's a man? I said, Barry, what do you mean? He goes, do you see that big bunch of keys hanging down? Barry, you could be onto something. 35 minutes later, he came over sheepishly. I still remember his face to this day as he said to me, please don't, actually, I should say, he begged me on his knees, please don't tell the team. But Barry took care of that. By the time the Sunday morning match was there, I passed a man walking his dog. He goes, did you hear about him? There is no secret safe. The other one was Blue Mountain Village. Failed Casanova attempt number 2. The Liverpool lesbians. After again golf and too many things, far too many drinks, there were 2 beautiful women. Our intrepid Casanova was over there again, buying drinks, using his best jokes and material. The girl said to me in her Scouser accent, does your friend know I'm a lesbian? To which I did swear not to pass that on, but I told him. And he said 4 words I'll never forget. I will convert them. 3 hours later, with no cash left, there was no conversion. And that was the end of the Castle of stories. So, it is now time to address the haggis. Therefore, your honest sonsy face, great chieftain of the Pudneries, aboon them all, you take your place. Painch, tripe and fair. Well, are you worthy your grace? As lang as my arm. The groaning trencher, there you fill. Your hardies, like a distant hill. Your pen would help to mend the mill in time of need, while through your pores the dews distill. Like amber bead, his knife, see rustic labour dight, and cuts ye up, with ready slight. Trenching your gushing entrails bright, like ony dick. And then, what a glorious sight! Warm, reeking, rich. Then horn for horn they stretch and stride. Deal, take the highmost on the drive, till all the well-swallowed kites believe are bent like drums. An old good man with white to read, be thanked hums. Poor devil, see him o'er the trash, as feckless as a withered rash. His spindle shank a good whiplash, his never knit, through bloody floods of fields to dash. How unfit! But mark the rustic haggis fed, the trembling earth resounds his tread. Clap in his wally, naive or blade, he'll mak it whistle. In arms and legs and head will snag, like taps the thistle. You powers for make mankind your care, and dish them out their bill of fare. All Scotland needs no skinking ware that jumps with luggies. So, if you wish her grateful prayer, gie her a haggis. Gentlemen, please grab a drink, and be upstanding for the haggis. To the haggis.
To the haggis.
So, gentlemen, we've got lots of haggis if anyone wants to tuck in.
Ladies and gentlemen,